welcome to this tutorial for Travis Foster Illustration Apprenticeship. Um, Today we're going to be working on scanning in a black and white drawing and working on some layers. First thing we're going to do is we're going to import images. We're going to set that at 600 dpi. It's important it's not coming in at 300 or 200 dpi, but coming in at 600. We're going to select these two. I'm going to go ahead and hit scan. I've got a flatbed scanner scanning in an 8.5 by 11 document, but I've cropped that scan. So right now we've got this scans in. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Filter, Sharpen, Unsharp Mask. I'm going to set this at 32 and hit OK. This basically takes the fuzziness out of it. Small tip, but it works. So again, that was Filter, Sharpen, Unsharp Mask, and we hit that at 32. We've already done that Unsharp Mask here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a layer. We've got the background layer, and we're going to make a copy of that background layer. Going to put a layer in between those two, and we're going to make this layer in between, sandwiched between the background and the background copy. We're going to make a plain white layer. File, Edit Fill. We're going to edit Fill, foreground color 100% on the white, and hit OK. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the background copy that we made earlier. We're going to go Select, Color Range, and we're going to select with this dropper here, we're going to select the white on the paper. It's set at 40, and we're going to hit OK. All right, so that's all selected. So on your keyboard, you can now hit on the top right-hand corner, you're going to hit Delete, the Delete key, and then you're going to do Command D for deselect. On your keyboard, the keyboard stroke is Command D, and it deselects that. So what we have in essence is a black line layer on top with no white. So I'm going to click these layers on so you can see. Now, right here in this palette, in the layers palette, it's set at it's set at normal. We're going to change that to multiply. That's a blending change to multiply. And then what we're going to do is we've got that at multiply. We're going to duplicate that layer. So you copy and you drag down here to new layer, and it's basically copying that layer again. And you can see when I toggle this on and off that it gets darker. That's just basically that line is transparent now, and we have two layers of that. I'm going to do that a third time. And so now it's super rich. As you see that I turn this off, so this is the original scan with the white only. I mean with no white, it's just the line. Then we got a second and a third. And each time I click that extra layer, you can see it gets darker and richer. And that's the way I like to work it. All right, so then once we have those three layers, we're just going to Command E again on my keyboard stroke. That drops that layer down. So it took those three layers and it made it one layer. So if I turn that on and off, you can see it's one layer. I'm just going to take this lasso tool. I'm going to go around this image, and I'm going to select Inverse. And what that does is it just gives me this space all around the image, and I'm going to hit Delete. And that cleaned up all the junk around it. So what we have now is we have that top layer, and usually this is the time I go in and I'll clean it up. I'll just take an eraser and I'll come in here and I'll see things on the screen that I don't want in. If I overshoot a spot, like right here, these fins, so I'm just taking the eraser tool, making it a little smaller, and I'll just clean up those areas that I've overshot in my drawing. So I don't get too stressed out about making the drawing perfect. See this little thing in the eye? I'm just going to take that out real quick. And I just come in here and I clean the drawing up. All right, so what we have now is a great a black and white drawing. Let's go over here and see if we see any little marks that we don't want. So you can see that junk right there underneath here, underneath the eye, right here in the eyes I'm cleaning up. And so just to give you an idea, what I like to do next, a couple things you can do. I tell you what, let's just end this tutorial right here. We basically got a black and white drawing. We've scanned it, and we've got it in. It's at 600 dpi. We are able to manipulate it now, and I'll do another tutorial about layers. I'll do another tutorial about sizing up. But this is it. Thanks for tuning in, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I can clarify. All right. Have a great day.